landlord that gave up their whole building. Let me tell you, these landlords gave up their whole building and complex to the Venezuelan gang, the migrants, some type of border control thing that we're supposed to have in under control, but obviously we don't. And I think it benefits the Democratic Party. Now they want to give them voter IDs. What? And now y'all seen what happened in California? They trying to give them $150,000 towards uh, um, down payment on a house. What? And if it starts in California, it happens in California, it's going to spread to all the major cities: Chicago, New York. So Mayor Brandon Johnson, what y'all gonna do? That's of Chicago. How about Eric Adams from New York? What y'all gonna do? So let's play this real quick, and then next subject I want to talk about. We're gonna talk about the Dame Dash and the 50 Cent competitive CEO challenge. I kind of like that. That sound good. Not go grab your gun and let's duke it out as men. We don't support that on this channel, right? Because we're not doing nothing but destroying one another. How about let's compete in a competitive way? That makes sense to me. I kind of like that antic. But as far as marketing, I think that what's name killed itself as far as marketing. Damon Dash, with them teats, when his teeth fell out, my God, that was a historic moment. When I said he had to bust down his dentures, but how y'all feeling today, though, man? Before we get into the subject matter, I hope everyone is having a good day. It's Sunday. We're just doing a quick live in the morning time. I'm outside. I'm on the field right now, the baseball field. Got the dogs outside, so we multitasking, getting my walk in while I'm doing my live and everything else. We outside. There's tennis courts right across the street. We got soccer fields and all those other little things. So get active, be active, all those other things. But pay attention to this. Watch this. I'm gonna read an article first too on it. Landlord agrees to give up control of the apartment complex where a Venezuelan gang has been active. My God. Smash that like button, tell a friend, and tell a friend. This gang activities is becoming ridiculous, and this is why. If the Venezuelans and the Hispanic community have unity, right? What does that say about the Bloods and Crips, the GDs, the BDs? If y'all don't have that, my God, my fathers, you know, that's a big problem. That's a problem. That's a big problem. But watch this.
And I'm Kyle Clark. The landlord, called an out-of-state slumlord by Aurora's mayor, has
Listen.
now agreed to give up control of one of the apartment complexes where a Venezuelan gang has been active. This development was first reported by our partners at the Denver Gazette. We're talking about the Aspen Grove property, which was shut down by the city last month. According to documents the Gazette obtained under Colorado's open records law, the city of Aurora has agreed to drop dozens of charges against the owner, Zev Baumgartner, for failing to maintain that property at 1568 Nome Street.
What?
In exchange, Baumgartner has agreed to waive his right to a speedy trial, and Nome Partners LLC has agreed to sell or lease that property.
This seemed like a business deal that went down. Time out. Let's analyze this situation. And if you see me swapping back and forth, I'm in nature, I'm outside, so sometimes these gnats be a bother. My God. Pow, 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 pow. Sometimes they just be a bother. So, hey, buddy, bring me the ball. We got to multitask. Hold on, wait a minute. That give it so you guys, so we got more time for people to get on up in here. We know it's early. It's early on a Sunday. We know people not up off no 8:30. You know, last night, Saturday night, the Sabbath night, we all know that everybody was probably out partying, clubbing. I was at work working, and now in the morning I'm creatively creating. So let's get it though. So y'all bailed out. Hold on. Let's run it back for the people who just got in.
For joining us tonight, I'm Jennifer Meckles.
And I'm Kyle Clark. The landlord, called an out-of-state slumlord by Aurora's mayor, has now agreed to give up control of one of the apartment complexes where a Venezuelan gang has been active. This development was first reported by our partners at the Denver Gazette.
Listen.
We're talking about the Aspen Grove property, which was shut down by the city last month. According to documents the Gazette obtained under Colorado's open records law, the city of Aurora has agreed to drop dozens of charges against the owner, Zev Baumgartner, for failing to maintain that property at 1568 Nome Street. In exchange, Baumgartner has agreed to waive his right to a speedy trial, and Nome Partners LLC has agreed to sell or lease that property and pay up to $60,000 for the cost to clean up and secure the complex. The Gazette reports the agreement said that the apartment's owners may then re-tenant the building, move people back in as long as it's up to code. The landlord blamed the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua for taking over.
Tren de Agua. Now, the way I see it is like this. Y'all allowed, or y'all got compromised from these Venezuelan gang who obviously decided to take over this complex in Colorado, right? Now the government is coming in and saving the complex. He have to put up the maintenance and the restoration fees and everything else, right? But he gets to sell the property. So if he sells the property and somebody buy the property, to me it's the same gimmick like they've been doing. Once your club or your business have a bad representation, you have to re-innovate it. You got to come up instead of this may be a wicked example, but instead of Obama, you could just drop the B and add the S, and it could be Osama. I'm just saying, maybe that wasn't the best example. I'm saying it all to say people rebrand themselves all the time. So to me, this is a rebranding movement. Did this stop the problem? Can anybody tell me in the chat, did this stop the problem? We're gonna run it back one more time. For the people who just getting in, or for the people who just coming in on this discussion. The sun just came out, it feels good.
I'm Kyle Clark. The landlord called an out-of-state slumlord by Aurora's mayor.
The sun out all the way now. I gotta watch out for the glare.
Apartment complexes where a Venezuelan gang has been active. This development was first reported by our partners at the Denver Gazette. We're talking about the Aspen Grove property, which was shut down by the city last month. According to documents the Gazette obtained under Colorado's open records law, the city of Aurora has agreed to drop dozens of charges against the owner, Zev Baumgartner, for failing to maintain that property at 1568 Nome Street. In exchange, Baumgartner has agreed to waive his right to a speedy trial, and Nome Partners LLC has agreed to sell or lease that property and pay up to $60,000 for the cost to clean up and secure the complex. The Gazette reports the agreement said that the apartment's owners may then re-tenant the building, move people back in as long as it's up to code. The landlord blamed the Venezuelan gang.
There you have it. Danny MD, let me engage. No, it's okay. I'm from Denmark, and it has nothing to me. I'm just a bit, and it has nothing to me. I'm just a bit bored. Okay, what's up, Danny? Welcome on in this early morning. We talking about the Venezuelan gang that's taking over Aurora, Colorado, and the migrants and all of that. On the second tip, we're going to talk about Dame Dash, because this led into that. As far as, to me, what they did was a rebranding situation. From just a business outlook, a rebranding situation. Did that fix them from reoccupying the building? Can somebody say hell nah? Can somebody say hell nah? It doesn't fix them from coming across the border. And I think about it like this, right? It's no real way to really fix the border. This is why I say this, right? It's no real way, because once you find out that it's not a real way, if they building a wall, hey Ziggy, come here. Come here. If they building a wall, right? If they building a wall, and they building a wall, I will run right underground. Think about it. If they building a wall, a wall, I would then go underground. If they building underground, they blocking down the tunnels, I would then go on land, or maybe airborne. So all I'm saying is that it's always an innovative way around things, right? But let's get into this Dame Dash situation. Let me know who y'all voting for and why. I just want to know why. America need to be a greater place just on a global atmosphere. Okay, Danny MD, I've been to Venezuela. Rode through Venezuela on a bicycle. Okay, you rode through Venezuela on a bicycle, but what does that say? They're in America now. They're not the same. They're Venezuelan, as far as the crime right now, Venezuelan crime rate has plummeted. Why? Because The political party sold them to the United States. Y'all got to understand it's all a political play. Each migrant that come inside your state, you know how much money the government is willing to give you for one migrant? So I look at it from a business outlook. Put yourself in position to then get the money. So now I want homeless shelters. I want hotels now, because those are the things that make sense. When they didn't have anywhere to go, history is going to repeat itself every 4 to 8 years. When they don't have anywhere to go, right? Make sure you provide them a space to go so you can benefit. We could talk about it all day long, but if you're not benefiting off the problem, then what's the point? You know, and I always look at things very optimistically. If there's a problem, there's always a solution. You know what I'm saying? You got some people just have to critically think. We have to creatively create. It's on you. But no excuses for show. No excuses for show. Right? Let's go on to the next. Danny, they should do like they did in El Salvador. They should do like they did. What they do in El Salvador, Danny? Talk to me. What they do in El Salvador, Danny? MD, we all have migrant problems. Yeah, we do. And to me, I'm a migrant myself. I'm not from here. But at the end of the day, I'm going about it the right way, because at the end of the day, if you think about it like this, it's a cause and effect. Though you might not see the effect right now, 3 to 4 years from now, if you as a community wondering why the jobs has been monopolized against you, it's because of what took place 4 to 5 years, what took place now. So yes, it does affect the economy. That's why people are talking about it. Think about it. But we are in America and everyone's here. So it's always, if you have a problem with it, figure out something to make some money from their cause. They're not good at speaking English. Create a course, teach them how to speak English. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to learn these things. Figure out what they want to learn. If they're going to do the Asians and because look at as far as statistics shows, Asians are actually growing, well, they actually been past the white people, right? As far as competition, money, household gross income. You have the Indian, #1. So, and Hispanics, they're moving on up. They're going to exceed the black community super fast, you know? But that's a whole nother conversation. We're going to save that for another day. Now, let's talk about Dame Dash and them. What y'all thought about Dame Dash and 50 Cent? Trending topic, so we got to cover it. Trending topic, so we got to cover it. If you see me like this sometimes on the screen, I'm out here in the element. These gnats, sometimes they could be a bother. Sometimes they can be a bother. So let's get it with 50 Cent. And let me see what dog is there. Oh, hello. I let the dogs have some fun, man, because at the end of the day, if I was a dog, I would be outside all day long, beating other people, socializing. I'd probably be on the internet. Okay, so 50 Cent and what's his name? Dame Dash, right? I'm looking it up on my phone now. 50 Cent, Dame Dash. This is live. We doing an active. I gotta see a video, because y'all gotta see the video when this man tooth came out. This man tooth came all the way out. This man tooth came all the way out. Hold on. This for Mag. This for Mag TV. We got to cite the source. Mag TV.
These are not dentures. These are my grills, right? And what happened was, I have to go get implants put in. So I have implants.
Listen to
I got them 20 years ago, and every 20 years you got to switch them out. So I have to do a surgery, oral, and the tough shit is once they do it. And yes, I'm gonna show you a look. Okay? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So
this for Mag G. So give credit where credit due. Go follow Mag G TV. I got this from that source. That's the source right there.
It's hilarious. I ain't trying to edit it. I think it's good for jokes and shit. But yeah, they're not ditches, and I think it's hilarious. But anyway, what I think y'all need to do is download American News. Let's get back to the point. And the point was, I have a television network, and people in the television network business, 50 specifically, and I wanted to see what his network was like. I wanted him to launch. I wanted to compare. And I wanted to push each other to be great. I want to see how good his network is. I want y'all to see how good my network is and let the people decide. And that's all, you know? But regardless, I do want to say thank you again. And this shit might pop out again.
This man said it might just pop out again. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna do another video on this, right? About let's see what 50 Cent replied to him and said, man, because it gets too funny. As far as going at it with 50 Cent, as far as trolling, he got it. You're gonna have to come equipped. You're gonna have to study. You're gonna have to pass an exam. You're gonna have to hit the gym. You're gonna have to go to the bank at least 50 times. You're gonna have to do some things. You're gonna have to pull some powers. You're gonna have to thank God. You're gonna have to pray. You're gonna have to summon something. You're gonna have to do something because you gotta come correct. 50 Cent trolls Dame Dash. How y'all feeling today though? How's the energy? How y'all feeling? Hope everybody's having a good day. You're just waking up. That's another day to do something to make the world a what? Better place. If you're not making it a better place, it's no point. It's no point. But I want y'all to watch to see.
I want to know how real it is. I want to see your television network. I want to see you direct the movie. I want to
Listen,
see
look
you
at it.
online.
Look at it.
I want to see if you're the real deal.
Look at it. Watch the teeth though.
Just see if I'm the real deal. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Did y'all see the way that
Let's see if you're the real deal.
did you see the way that how he tried to play it off and move the camera?
Just see if I'm the real deal.
Boop. 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 Then he tried to play it off, what?
Oh, God.
But I'm saying it all to say.
Just for a second.
He said he tried to have his daughter or somebody to hold it just for a second, right? The daughter said, what? Trying to play it off. But all I'm saying is it's still Dame Dash at the end of the day. So don't sleep on the pioneer. This could be a good and a bad thing, but as far as financially what he's going through right now, I just think sometimes it's best for you to just be quiet and do your thing. You know, show people by actions. That's all. You know, but if somebody says something about you on a public platform, then he got the right to say, he definitely has the right to defend himself as a man. So, you know, him being from Harlem, you can't take the Harlem out of him. So I thought that was a good thing, though. But as far as challenging each other, not on a non-violent way, that's why I wanted to show you guys this on a CEO way, on a creative business module mindset. I think this is good for the people. I think this is good for the world, if and only if 50 Cent accept this challenge. Because maybe, what y'all think? Y'all think that he was telling the truth? Y'all think that he was telling the truth, yes or no? You think Dame Dash was telling the truth of how 50 Cent, he's part of the machine, he can't do what he really want to do. He's just another J. What y'all think? Or that's just marketing to make his point of view so correct. I really want to know what you think. Smash that like button, tell a friend and tell a friend. This is the beginning, not the end. Another episode of Healthy Discussion Show. Before I go, remember, positivity over negativity. Let me reply to one more comment. Danny MD, I'm doing great. A bit bored sitting on my ship watching my sick daughter stuck in the harbor before we can continue sailing. Damn, Danny, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, but your daughter gonna be all right. You don't want to know why, Danny? Because she's with you. The guidance and the protection, and hopefully y'all will be unstuck in the harbor and y'all will get sailing real soon, and hopefully the wind pick up right about now. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. I just want y'all to have a good one.